I think I'm grown enough, to step in the ring and win this guy. Physically, I never felt better. Believe me or not, I feel so strong.
It's over. He's done it again. Galata quits.
In his prime, Iron Mike was nothing short of absolutely terrifying. His dark aura and fearsome punching power made him one of the most destructive forces in boxing history. The Brooklyn native rose through the ranks at an alarming rate. He eliminated every opponent in his path, en route to becoming the youngest heavyweight world champion of all time at just 21 years of age. In this video, we will show you of Mike Tyson's opponents before and after the fight.
I'm in good shape. I feel sharp, and I feel like I can outbox Tyson.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. You felt that Tillman in the Olympic trials outboxed Tyson, used his lateral movement and good jab, and those are skills you have, but you can punch also.
Yes, I plan on boxing Tyson, too. I think that I can box as good as he can, and I keep him in the middle of the ring, and I can punch if not better than Tyson.
Will this be a win that puts Donnie Long back into the heavyweight picture?
This will be a win that let everybody know that Donnie Long is back.
The fight between Mike Tyson and Donnie Long took place on October 9, 1985, at the Trump Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson, in his usual manner, immediately took the center of the ring and began to put pressure on his opponent. Long threw infrequent jabs and managed to evade Tyson's punches at first. But by 37 seconds, Mike's lightning-fast left hook sent the master of disaster to the ground. He quickly rose to the count of 3 and continued the fight. Tyson, like a hurricane, flew at Long and brought down a hail of powerful and fast blows on him with many left hooks. The fighters entered into an exchange of blows, and Tyson hit with a powerful left hook. For a third time, Long was knocked down, and at 88 seconds, the referee stopped the fight.
He collapses, and this one is over as the doctors rush into the ring.
I plan on fighting him back, using my experience, my bread and butter punch, which is the left hook, and keep him at bay. I don't want to run from him. I want to stay there and fight him, because nobody hasn't done that, and see how he reacts. I feel I have a better chance of beating him if it goes in the later rounds, but if it doesn't go in the later rounds, it's fine. In the earlier rounds, I'm strong. In the later rounds, I get stronger. And I feel that I can beat Mike Tyson.
February 1986, Mike Tyson and Jesse Ferguson met in the ring. This fight was supposed to show that Mike Tyson was a serious contender for the world title, and not just an exaggerated figure, as many still believed he was.
Good right.
Tyson presses Ferguson to the ropes, where he carries out his signature combination of a right hook to the body and right uppercut to the head. Jesse falls to the canvas.
Put him down. I think that uppercut broke Ferguson's nose, Jim. He is in desperate trouble. He will not last much longer. Rivera almost stopped it there. Maintain a little bit of distance so that he's going to take a point. He's disqualifying him. He disqualified Jesse Ferguson.
No, not really. I just got off my game plan. But Mike is a good fighter. But, I just got off my game plan.
You said yesterday that you were worried about the uppercut. It was indeed the uppercut that he caught you with.
Yeah, he got me on the nose, and it dazed me, water went in my eyes, and I went out.
Actually, you hear all trainers and other fighters, they'll say, don't fight in another guy's game when I plan to get right in his game with him. This guy's vulnerable, makes lots of mistakes, and I'm ready for the guy, and I've also examined the things Mr. Tyson does, his flaws, and I know what I'm gonna do for him when he makes those mistakes.
We haven't seen Mike Tyson hurt in a fight yet. Can you hurt Mike Tyson? Is there a way? Is there anything that you and your people feel he's susceptible to?
yeah, I can hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him Friday. And
With what?
I just come to the fight and see. I have a few things I want to show to Mr. Tyson. I choose not to say, but it'll be pretty evident when the fight starts. There is something to hurt him, and I know what it is.
The Tyson-Boyd fight took place on July 11, 1986 in Swan Lake, New York. Tyson weighed in at 220 pounds, and Boyd was 21 pounds lighter.
In watching tape with Mike Tyson,
After the bell, Tyson took a dominant position and began to put pressure on Boyd. He immediately broke Boyd's nose, and it was rumored that it had been the first blow.
when he gets in around 214, 215 years.
Lorenzo started the second round actively. He approached and from the clinch tried to find a gap in Tyson's defense. Boyd's punches were weak compared to Iron Mike's punches. After several significant blows to the body, Tyson delivered a series of powerful uppercuts, striking Boyd in the jaw and knocking him out. Boyd didn't get up. At around 1 minute and 43 seconds of the second round, Tyson won his 24th consecutive victory and remained an undefeated fighter.
Lorenzo, assess his performance. How does he punch?
He's stronger than I thought he was. He caught me real good in the rib cage down here on the left side, and I became fearful then because I told myself I have to remind myself not to bring my hand down to protect it. He hit it again. I brought my elbow down.
In case you don't know, it's a right hand and then a right uppercut to the chin. Is he the hardest hitter you've ever been in with?
Yes, I fought Terry Anderson, and they considered him a big banger, but he doesn't punch anything like Mike.
In your opinion, can this man, Mike Tyson, beat any heavyweight in the world right now?
Yes, he'll go all the way.
I've been doing a good job. He's a good fighter. But now with me, I'm the champ. But don't bother me, you know. He's trying to get what I want, what I have. And that's enough for me to think about.
Yes, I work hard, I train, I prepare myself physically. Yes, I'm a soldier of the cross. And I will defeat all devils that come my way. This is my calling. And I will do it in fine style and fine grace because I love my Lord.
November 22, 1986, Las Vegas, Nevada. The young heavyweight sensation, 20-year-old Mike Tyson, who made his professional debut just over a year and a half ago, enters a fight for the world title. His opponent is 32-year-old Trevor Berbick, for whom this is his first title defense since winning the title in March of 1986. Before the fight, Berbick said, "I will deal with him in 7 rounds." But Tyson set himself a goal of dealing with Berbick much earlier. It didn't help that Trevor himself greatly assisted Tyson with this task. Instead of moving and trying to keep out of his opponent's way, he stood right in front of Tyson, trying to prove that he could fight him head-to-head. But no one could fight head-to-head with the Mike Tyson of the mid-'80s. And soon, Berbick and his coaching staff and everyone who watched the fight became convinced of this fact. Mike shakes Berbick and almost knocks him down. However, Tyson does not rush his opponent, but acts in a style called controlled aggression. Berbick is in a dangerous position, but is saved by the bell. In the first seconds of the second round, starting with a powerful blow from the right, Tyson finishes what he started in the first. Berbick is on the floor but immediately jumps up, trying to show everyone that he is able to continue. But Berbick was far from okay. He was shocked and could not come to his senses. But at the same time, Tyson did not force a hasty conclusion and only attacked when he was sure of the outcome. Just over a half a minute before the end of the round, Tyson lands a right to Berbick's body, misses an uppercut, but then delivers a left hook that didn't look heavy, but it was. What happened to Trevor Berbick after that hit looked both comical and sad. Berbick still managed to get to his feet before the count of 10, but the well-known referee Mills Lane stopped the fight, and now the former champion can barely keep on his feet. When the great coach Cus D'Amato met Tyson, he told him, "Mike, you will become the youngest world champion in the history of the heavyweights." Those words were prophetic, But unfortunately, D'Amato did not see the triumph of his student. He died exactly 1 year before the victory.
Did you feel that if you could show him you could take his best shot, that you would then be able to dominate him?
I would think that's probably what the game that I thought I could do, you know?
But was he a better puncher than you anticipated?
Yeah, he trained pretty hard because I felt it. It wasn't a one-shot knockout thing, but it was hard enough. And I said, well, I shake it for the second round.
Yeah.
And I said, I shake it on the second round. I said, he's going to come again, and I can kill his power. But apparently, I got caught like Angela said.
Was he faster than you expected?
Well, pretty fast, I saw it, but gee, you know, I still can't believe. But you know, I was trying to force myself to believe that
you felt that his youth would be overcome by your experience and strength.
Yeah, I felt that I was strong, pretty strong, and that was the mistake I think I made.
Is that the hardest punches you've ever experienced?
It's a funny kind of punch because it comes at different angles.
You never saw them?
I'm not quite sure if I saw the one that hit me down there.
And I want to perform because the last fight, the Tyson and Bone Crusher fought was a waltz, and I don't plan to do the waltz. I think that Tyson's so used to going in and racking guys on the chin and knocking them cold while walking away. I think Smith just proves a point that, you know, the kid is not invincible. He's just too young to understand. I think I forgot about more than he probably know or will probably learn in anything. So he's got to go to school yet. And he haven't faced an opponent like me. He haven't faced the caliber of a fighter like me. He haven't faced a real champion. And I'm a champion.
Mike Tyson versus Pinklin Thomas. The battle took place on May 31st, 1987. At this point, Mike was the owner of the WBA and WBC belts. Thomas approached this match with a good track record of a series of 3 victories in a row and was considered a serious test for the 20-year-old Tyson. And at the beginning of the match, it seemed so. Thomas managed to cope with the pressure of Iron Mike for 5 rounds. However, in the 6th 3-minute period, Tyson carried out a series of powerful uppercuts and hooks from both hands, some of which landed right on his opponent's jaw. Thomas stumbled, and then after another left hook, crumpled him to the canvas. He did not have time to get up before the end of the count, and the referee stopped the match.
Good fight, man. Good fight. Thank you. Good fight. Great fight also. It's my pleasure to give you a shot at the title. You deserve it. Answer this record.
I believe that what I've been through, and as good as I am, I know that I know how good I am. And for me to have been criticized and the whole shot, I mean, you know, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for Tyson. I owe it to myself to go out there and beat this fella and be called the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Mike Tyson versus Tyrell Biggs.
Therefore, I expect a good, clean bout. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves, go back to your corner. Good luck.
Because again, the hand speed of Mike Tyson is very good. But whatever he does,
The fight lasted until the 7th round. At the very beginning, Tyrell immediately enters the clinch. Tyson strikes from the left. He hits with a forearm and knocks out Biggs' mouthpiece. Another lingering clinch, and Mike Tyson throws a hard, short left strike to Tyrell's temple. Tyrell Biggs falls out of the ropes. His face is covered with blood, but he still manages to get up to the count of 9 and decides to continue the fight. Breaking the distance a little, Tyson thrust another left side to the jaw. The blow was the last for Tyrell Biggs.
What
broke him down? Was it just
Constantly
the pressure?
body punches. When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him, actually he was crying in there, making woman gestures like, I can't find it, but I knew that he was breaking down soon.
You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him?
Yes.
When did that happen?
And perhaps the 4th round on.
So that you knew you had him by that time?
Absolutely, but I knew he was tough in there taking those punches.
Is there a deal for you to fight Mike Tyson?
Yes, it's a deal. There's a few things that we have to work out yet, but it's a deal. You know, I'm ready to go in there with Mike sometime in January, whatever day they want. And out of this fight, I hope it's such thing as fairness. Last time I didn't get it, and I complained about it. The world's seen it. Now I hope once they see it once more, it's fairness. I'm gonna knock this guy out.
On January 22nd, 1988, a young heavyweight champion from New York took on the former heavyweight champion of the world.
I'm going down in history, not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as an FOB. If he do happen to win the fight, down the line, he's gonna destroy himself. But say what you feel, write what you feel. If you feel that I'm gonna lose, bite it. Don't bite your tongue about it. But when you see me win, you write it.
Promoter Don King lured Larry Holmes out of retirement with a $3 million offer to take on Iron Mike. This is a fight Tyson prepared for his entire life. The pair fought only once, and after the fight, Holmes went back into retirement. Despite his brazen claims, Holmes had difficulty keeping up with the younger, faster, and stronger Tyson. Like many of the fighters who challenged Tyson in the past, Holmes often clinched in an effort to slow the aggressive Tyson down. In round 4, Holmes started off well, hitting Tyson several times with his left jab. As the round went on, however, Tyson would continue to attack Holmes. After referee Joe Cortez broke the second clinch, Tyson hit Holmes with a left jab, right hand combination that sent Holmes to the canvas. Holmes was able to get back up, but was immediately met with a furious combination from Tyson, who knocked Holmes down for a second time with a right hook to the head. Holmes stumbled back to his feet and was able to answer the referee's count at 8. Tyson would continue to hammer Holmes with powerful combinations, until finally delivering the final blow with 7 seconds left in the round. A right hook that dropped Holmes for the 3rd time in the round, after which Cortez stopped the fight and awarded Tyson the victory by technical knockout.
You know, you fought the big guys, big punchers, Ernie Shavers, Ken Norton. How would you rate Mike Tyson's punching power?
Well, I got to say he's a sharper puncher than the other guys. The other guys punch much harder, but he's a sharper puncher. You know, hit me right here on the forehead and knocked my equilibrium off, and that's all. You know, I just didn't have no more balance.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go here. I know y'all thought I was cracking up, man.
Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks was a boxing match which took place on Monday, June 27, 1988. Both men were undefeated, and each had a claim to being the legitimate heavyweight champion. At the time, Tyson held the belts of all 3 of the major sanctioning organizations, while Spinks was the ring champion and was considered the lineal champion. Tyson won the fight, knocking out Spinks in 91 seconds.
And he's down again and in serious trouble. A right hand right on the chin.
You know, but he punches pretty good. He hit me in a spot in the top of my head, which I think anybody would get lightheaded or fall back if they got hit in a spot that I did.
I can see myself knocking out Mike Tyson, spectacularly knocking him out. I refuse to be beaten. I refuse to be hurt. I'm making my stand. There's no way he's going to beat me. No way. No way. No way. Explosive, you know? Very, very explosive. Don't blink. Don't blink. I'd like to thank all the British people for coming along, and I promise you I will not let you down. I come in with the belt and I'm leaving with my belt. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
I'm in great shape. I'm fit, ferocious as ever, and I look forward to a good fight and being victorious and champion of the world. I'm just here to work. I'm ready to get it on. God bless.
I'm going to rock him to sleep. I hope Don King's got room in his lap.
It's interesting that Mr. Bruno's talking very brave and courageous, but we'll see.
MGM Grand, Las Vegas, February 25th, 1989. This was the date and place of one of boxing's most anticipated fights of all time, Mike Tyson against Frank Bruno. This would be Tyson's first fight after firing longtime trainer Kevin Rooney. Tyson was coming off a first-round knockout over the previously undefeated Michael Spinks, which not only gave Tyson the lineal heavyweight title, but laid to rest any doubt over who was the rightful heavyweight champion. The fight got off to a fast start, with the two men exchanging punches in the middle of the ring as soon as the round started.
And misses Frank Bruno. Bruno has come to try and mix it up. He's hanging on to the head of Tyson. Tyson not effects clear, but he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno. Tyson trying to fight back.
At the end of round 2, Tyson hit Bruno with a right hand that sent Bruno into the ropes. Sensing a knockout, Tyson would continue to hammer Bruno, but Bruno was able to hold on and survive the round.
And the bell ends round number 2. Bruno attempting to make a better fight of this than most people thought possible. He's lost every round.
Tyson dominated the fight into round 5. With a minute left in the round, he would continuously attack Bruno with powerful combinations.
Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut. Lands a big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with a right hand. On as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him.
The fight would finally end with less than 10 seconds to go in the round. But before Bruno could go down, referee Steele stepped in and stopped the fight, awarding Tyson the victory by technical knockout.
All right, Frank, you're one of the few people now who've had the experience of being in here with Mike Tyson. What is it like?
It's a very, very good experience. He's a good fighter. But as I said, he's just a human being like everybody else.
But you didn't have the kryptonite tonight.
No, not tonight.
But you did hit him with an awfully good punch in the first round, a left hook. Did you feel him crumble a little?
Yeah, I felt him crumble very well.
But was he too clever to be able to get more punches in at?
He's a very good fighter. As I said, you could take nothing away from Mike Tyson. And I thought I had the power to beat him tonight, but unfortunately I didn't win.
Did you fight the best possible fight you could fight? Because it seemed you were more aggressive than we anticipated you being.
Not really. I should have fought a bit more constructive a fight, but I can't really take nothing away from Mike Tyson. He's a good fighter.
The only thing I really see is me beating Mike Tyson. It's just like a dream just keeps on coming. Just like climbing a mountain, you gotta work you up to the top. And when you reach there, you're on top of the mountain. I'm thinking Mike Tyson is the mountain. I have to climb all over it, mentally and physically, to fight this little guy. And here I am getting ready. And all of a sudden he gets caught. You know, I'm just about a week before I'm ready to leave for Atlantic City. Do the last 2 weeks of my training. I'm prepared, the technique and everything I want to do. And all of a sudden, it's changed. I mean, this is what I've dreamt about. Being in a major fight where the opponent is just as good. And you just have to have that little edge.
Tyson's next fight in his comeback period was against Alex Stewart, a promising fighter with every one of his 26 pro wins by knockouts. Although the fight was initially scheduled for September 22nd, Tyson suffered an injury while training from his sparring partner Greg Page. The cut required 48 stitches, causing the fight to be rescheduled for December 8th. As soon as the fight began, Tyson went on the attack and threw Stewart 2 punches, the second of which knocked Stewart to the canvas less than 10 seconds after the start of the fight. Stewart was able to get up before the count of 5 and continue, but was met with many powerful punches from Tyson.
A good right hand that hurt Stewart again, but Stewart is still upright.
At 1 minute 5 seconds of the round, Stewart was again knocked down by Tyson's right hand. This time, he got up just before the count of 8, and referee Frank Cappuccino allowed Stewart to continue. The 3 knockdown rule was in effect, leading Tyson to continue his furious attack on Stewart, trying to get a third knockdown that would give him an automatic victory. At 2 minutes 27 seconds of the round, Tyson threw Stewart a short blow with the left hand and knocked Stewart down for the third time, ending the fight and giving Tyson the TKO win.
Well, Stewart said that Tyson was a mountain he had to climb. He just got knocked off that mountain.
You describe what happened.
Just get caught early, that's all.
What is it like in there with this Tyson who seems very quick and even skillful in the bombs he's throwing?
Just I didn't get off, that's all. Just didn't get off, that's all.
Irish Hurricane Peter McNeely.
I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. But if you haven't made your pay-per-view arrangements yet, make them soon. Because remember what happens when I wrap you in my cocoon.
I'm just happy to be here. Everybody's made their statements. Mr. McNeely had a cute statement. I'm just ready to fight. Thank you, everyone, for your support.
The fear and menace Mike Tyson carried about him in his prime has never been better exemplified than in the first 10 seconds of his comeback fight against Peter McNeely on August 19, 1995. McNeely started the fight by aggressively attacking Tyson as soon as the opening bell rang. Tyson was able to avoid McNeely's wild punches and land a straight right that dropped McNeely to the canvas less than 10 seconds into the fight. After taking referee Mills Lane's standing 8 count, McNeely was allowed to continue and resumed his assault on Tyson. The two men exchanged punches in the corner as the first minute of the round passed. Less than 20 seconds later, Tyson landed a right uppercut that again sent McNeely down. With McNeely clearly hurt from the exchange, his manager Vinny Vecchione entered the ring to prevent McNeely from taking any more damage, causing Lane to end the fight and award Tyson the victory by disqualification.
This happened so quickly. Can you really gauge what kind of a test this was, or was it over so quick that you can't tell?
As you know, as soon as the bell rang, he just came at me. And I didn't have too much time to anticipate anything, so I just went with instinct and just started throwing punches. I was basically planning on countering him, just making the missing punch. He was very awkward. He kept his head down, so it was very difficult to hit him.
He whispered into your ear extensively. He talked to you for about 45 seconds. What was it that he said to you?
It was more gibberish, and I didn't hear much, but he's a good person.
I was definitely ready to continue. As you saw, I was right up from both, what was it, 2 knockdowns?
Correct.
Well, I was up after both knockdowns, not a dent in the fender. He's quick, and he's a snappy puncher. But I got hit harder by my sparring partner, Gary Lane. You want to ask me about my...
What did you say to Tyson? You had some words with him afterward?
I told him he was a champ, and I respected him, and when I was growing up, he was one of my heroes.
Y'all guys know what I do. Y'all know what I do. I put people in body bags when I'm right. So we know what's going to happen.
And to all the people who want to make deals, Mike, I would suggest that you just hold on, to the deal, because you might lose a lot of money. So just hold on a little bit longer.
And I know you guys don't think you're going to beat me. I know you don't think that. Regardless of my layoff, I know no one believes that.
I've been in training a long time, and I've been waiting for this opportunity all my life. And I know some of you probably don't know me, but then the ones of you that does know that I come to fight.
My man, beef, and we heard this 15 years. I've been doing this. We've been hearing this from different guys. We'll see.
On January 16, 1999, Tyson would face former IBF heavyweight champion Francois Botha. Despite his long layoff, Tyson was correct about his chances of collecting a victory over Botha by way of knockout.
Everything Mike does. Here we go again. Here comes the corner in the ring. The two have to be ripped apart.
12 seconds before the end of the 5th round, Tyson was able to land a short right hand that dropped Botha to the canvas. Botha twice attempted to get up and was nearly able to answer Steele's count at 9, but he went right back down, and Steele stopped the fight at 2 minutes and 59 seconds, and Tyson was awarded the knockout victory.
Mike grabbed my arm and he was trying to break my arm, like twist my arm. And I was telling the ref, I said, ref, he's trying to break my arm.
It almost looked like you were trying to break his arm there.
No, he got rough with me, so I got rough back.
I can't remember everything I said to him, but I was trying to psych him out, tell him, everybody's watching you. You gotta start fighting because you're losing.
I did as much as he could tell me. I did as much as I could do that he told me, and I'll get better. I just have to go, listen, I was laid off for 2 years. What do you expect? We're working on it. We'll get better. It's just the first fight.
I just walked into the punch. Mike threw a punch, and we all know Mike's got a lot of power. He's probably one of the hardest hitters in boxing, and I just walked into the punch, a punch that you don't see, and that's a punch that hurt me.
Iron Mike traveled to Europe for the first time for a fight back in 2000. Although he was far from his prime and had a fall from grace after doing time behind bars, Tyson was still one of the most popular sports icons in the world. For 2 weeks, the English capital stood still every time they caught a glimpse of him. Fans flocked from all over the country to watch the action live. Mike Tyson took on British champion Julius Francis at the MEN Arena in Manchester on January 29, 2000.
Mike Tyson is human, the same like all of us. He bleeds, he feels pain, the same like everybody, 2 arms, 2 legs. And I'm not just a puff of smoke that go away with, what I'm saying, like Scott Smith. I've been in there with the young, talented fighters of this country and beaten them. It's the same, it's like with anything, if you believe that you can do it, you're gonna do it.
Mike Tyson's gonna get beat, simple as that.
Tyson's fastest knockout, 30 seconds versus Marvin Straight. That left hook to the body hurt, Steve. He could be in trouble right here. He's stunned and down he goes. Vintage Mike Tyson.
The fight ended quickly as Tyson knocked out his opponent within 63 seconds of round 2.
Into round 2, he's been down 3 times. How much more punishment? There's a left uppercut, a twisting left. Down he goes.
I think we'll give one more, but that's going to be it.
If anything, he's showing that he's got guts. Goes down for a 5th time, and that's it. It's waved off. It's all.
The fans would like to know, I'm sure, a legitimate opponent, a recognizable name. Is that going to be in the plans next? Who is next?
I'll fight anyone Shelly Fink will tell me to fight.
You know what? I gotta say that your man punch is hard, for real.
Thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am now.
The body shots were the thing, weren't they? You were very courageous tonight. You hung in there and lasted around. Did you do as well as you thought you would?
Well, no, obviously not, because I believed I could come here and win. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I believed I could win the fight.
Thank you for having us over here, Mike. Finally, you say whoever Shelly says to fight. Can you give us a name or two, Mike?
Was the youngest heavyweight ever, who won the title. And you know what? It was a time to break it, I think I'm grown enough, to step in the ring and win this guy. Physically, I never felt better.
And on October 20th, 2000, Mike entered the ring against Polish boxer Andrew Golota in one of the more unique fights, billed as the Showdown in Motown. Going into this fight, Tyson was on a 3-match winning streak, following his return from a 15-month ban relating to that infamous incident involving Evander Holyfield, where he bit the former heavyweight champion's ear in the 3rd round of their heavyweight rematch. At the Palace Arena in Michigan, however, Tyson was once again at his explosive best, having knocked down Golota with a powerful right hand at the end of the opening round. Between the 1st and 2nd rounds, Golota was begging his trainer to stop the fight. Golota's trainer, Al Serto, however, sent the Polish fighter out for a 2nd round, which subsequently followed a similar vein to that of the 1st. After another onslaught from Tyson, the former Olympic bronze medalist decided to quit, despite his trainer's pleas to continue.
After he quits at the end of 2 rounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
First of all, it wasn't my day today, but I got a headbutt.
What about the knockdown? Did you really recover from that knockdown at the end of the first round?
Actually, I was just sleep. You know, I hasn't been hit very well. You know, just I was sleep on the down, and then that's it. I stood up, and I'm sorry for all my fans. You know, who count on me. You know, I just did not have my day today.
Please do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any new episodes about the boxing legends of the past. See you next time.